what we think was going to come being announced on D23, with the shows that are possibly coming out, all the movies, and how they might attach themselves to what we're seeing now.
All right, so who can give us a breakdown, right? I think JMO or Rolly, you guys have seen this before. For people that don't know what we're talking about on D23, like, can you guys give us a quick breakdown of what this is so that they have an idea of what we're going to talk about?
What Disney did was they said, you know what, we want more limelight. We're like, we're not getting enough limelight. We don't want to share the stage with the people of Comic-Con. And they said, you know what, we're big enough to where we can announce a bunch of shit on our own. So everything from the gaming aspect, any cartoons or sitcoms you could talk about, anything attached to Disney. So that includes Star Wars, Marvel, Pixar. So whatever you can think of, now they have a whole weekend to themselves, where constantly they could be approaching people and going, here's what's coming out, here's why you should sign up for Disney Plus, and here's why you could shell out a shit ton of money at our movies. So Disney's doing it right. They're pretty much trying to monopolize their own little corner of the world,
nice.
Which I love, because anytime there's more announcements and more hype, I'm in for it. So going forward,
they're like using Comic-Con as a teaser, and then D23 is like the main show, the main movie, or whatever you want to equate it to. But that's what it seems like to me.
I think with Comic-Con, I think their presentation was maybe an hour. I think with D23, it's broken down into days. Each little nugget of Disney is going to have its own day. I think it's starting tomorrow, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Starting
they
tomorrow.
Have a schedule already. Or what's coming out on what day, what hour?
I think Rudy would be good if you can find the schedule and just pop it in when you're editing this episode. That'd be great.
You got it.
And that way, people are knowing what's going on. And this pretty much segues to what we think and what we want to see come out. I mean, what are we hyped about? We already know what's coming out in Phase 5, from Ant-Man to Thunderbolts to I think Loki season 2 is coming out.
Which the only Disney show with the season 2, or Marvel show.
And I guess what you can say, the way you brought up WandaVision, kind of what attaches itself is that Agatha piece.
So that's
it's going to be. I mean, somehow they're going to have to play a role with WandaVision in there. I mean, I don't know how else you avoid it. Look at you.
Yeah, because we don't know where the whole Vision is, right?
Or what if Wanda comes back? What if Wanda comes back on Agatha? That's how they bring her back.
I mean, we don't even know if she's dead. I mean, technically.
I mean, she seems to be dead. Or
she's not dead. There's no fucking way.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. She's a multi-dimensional. But
when you don't see a body, she ain't dead.
Nah, she's a Scarlet Witch, bro. She can't. She's not dead. So what? And just to add something on there, right? I think, and we were talking a little bit before the podcast, but these would be things coming out Phase 6, right? Like in the Marvel Universe, for example, because they announced pretty much Phase 5 already, right? Like top to bottom, but only a few items on 6. So I'm thinking that Marvel-wise, we'll see a lot more there, right?
Yeah, Phase 6, they only gave us info on Fantastic Four and the 2 Avengers movies, so everything is going to be, I mean, hopefully, they're going to give us the rest of the, time, what's coming out in Phase 6? The lineup of Phase 6.
I'm hoping to see what trailers they pop up.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to see it. I think we're going to finally get to see the Ant-Man and Wasp trailer. I think we're going to finally see possibly Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. They're probably going to deep dive more into Wakanda because, it's the next movie out. Mm-hmm. And I think we might even see something about Secret Wars with Samuel L. Jackson.
Mm.
And let's not forget, they just made a big announcement of supposedly bringing in Esposito, Denzel Washington, John Boyega,
Henry Cavill.
John Krasinski. See the Henry Cavill thing? I don't know. I hope to see it, but we've heard too many rumors about him coming back as Superman, so I can't see him having two up and coming movies from both sides of the world.
True.
So that's what I don't get.
I mean, from what I know, or from what I've heard online and everything, is the new CEO of WB wants him back as Superman immediately, and he wants his Superman movie done immediately. So if that's true, there's no way he's coming to Marvel, but a lot of online rumors are that he has joined the MCU as basically the equivalent of the MCU Superman. I can't remember what the name is right now, but he kind of looks like Nuclear Man from Superman 4. It was like a black and gold, I don't know, costume, but we'll see.
It's a Hyperion. That's his name.
The Hyperion. There you go.
Is he coming back as Hyperion or like what's the name? The one with the
There's been so many
Captain
rumors
Britain.
for like, yeah. So it's like I'm with James on that. Like it's a lot rumors on that guy. That I'm like, you know what? Until I see his official, I kind of gave up on that.
Yeah, I think it would be a little weird, right, to make him like a Superman type character.
It's just he's got such a footprint on Superman. It's kind of hard to see him in. It'd be a hard sell for people seeing him on the MCU side as something equivalent to Superman, I should say.
Exactly, I agree. All right, so let's jump into the predictions. So, what do you guys think? Should we all do one, or what do we think?
All right.
I'm excited.
Here's what we'll do.
I want to throw names out there that I don't even know if it's possible, but
okay. I'm just gonna call you guys out, and you tell me one movie that you think is gonna be announced that you've heard about. So, Rudy,
that I've heard about.
Yeah. That your gut feeling of what you think is gonna pop up for Phase 6.
So this is my gut feeling, and I think it may be too soon, but if we're talking Phase 6, we're talking about like 2 years down the line, right? Probably more. But I don't know if this is more not a gut feeling, but like a really want feeling. I want Namor to have his movie. His
own movie, Namor.
His own movie. And I think that they're going to give us a little taste right now on Wakanda Forever. But I am hoping that they give him his own thing. And I know he's getting a lot of heat right now because he's not like as built as like Namor, the comic book character. But I think there's something there, man. He's just too huge. I mean, Aquaman has his fucking movie, bro. So he needs his own movie. That's my vote.
Before we jump into the next one, do you think they're going to come out with a Namor movie this close to the Wakanda movie? Because you've seen it in the past where some of these movies take like 3 to 4 years to come out.
So, yeah,
I mean they always get announced at a certain point, but like earlier, but we don't see them for such a long time. I'm glad that you chose Namor, but I mean like it's kind of a quick turnaround. In my eyes.
I think so, right? But we're Wakanda's coming out next month, right? So 2022.
Yes.
Who's to say that 2024, right? Yeah. Because it would kind of match the timeline, right? Because it's not really his movie. I mean, we've seen Captain America movie come out 1 year, and then his in Avengers the next year, right? So,
it could happen. I mean, I just looked at the dates. It could happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's wishful thinking. I know it's a stretch, but that's a character that I really like and would like them to develop.
Yeah, because Phase 6 is happening between 2024 and 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So it could happen in the
tail end of it.
I mean, he could go at the later half, like 2025. So that would be a good enough time in between for him to get his own movie.
So we got Namor for Rudy. Yeah, we got it. Go ahead, encyclopedia.
I just popped in my head right now, but I'm gonna hate and go with the Deadpool 3, or if they don't do that soon. Well, actually, I heard Ryan Reynolds is starting to get in shape right now for Deadpool 3, so that actually seems more likely. But I mean, lately we've been getting hints of mutants, so it could be the new X-Men movie or at least Wolverine movie. So
Pick one.
those
You
are.
just said 3.
Pick one.
I said two. I said two.
No,
You
you
were
said
supposed to
mutants.
pick one.
You said Wolverine. You said pick one. You ball hog.
Deadpool 3. I'm going with that one. That's my vote. I think he's going to come out 2024 Deadpool 3.
I have a feeling you just ruined Rolly's and J-Mo's picks.
Jesus Christ.
I
Such
got
a dick.
it's okay, but man.
Go ahead, Rolly. Rolly, give me a good one.
Spider-Man. And I'll tell you why.
Ooh, Yes.
Okay.
The Sony has to come out with something, or else they lose the rights to that. Tom Holland
Okay, let me
has a negotiation right now.
Well, let me ask you this, Rolly. Hang on. Hold your tongue for a second. Let me ask you this. If there's a Spider-Man 4, what would you call it?
What home title would you add?
Because that's exactly my point. They keep saying home in every single one of them.
Well, actually,
Homeless?
What is it?
I don't
What'd you
know. I thought this was
Homeless.
the home. I thought this was the home trilogy.
Bro, Z, let me talk here for a second. Hold on.
All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Spider-Man trilogy. Sony's gonna renew a contract with Tom Holland, and they're gonna announce it tomorrow. That's my prediction.
Ooh,
Okay.
that's a good
So,
prediction.
okay. So it could be Spider-Man 4, A New Home. Because he's going to
That would be
Sony.
after Homeless. That would be after
Homeless.
That's my prediction,
Well,
and Zaya, you took away my Deadpool. I really wanted to say that.
10 years later, Spider-Man home wrecker, and he's like all drunk beating his wife.
Is it going to be? Is it going to be home in the title again? Because I thought this was like the home trilogy,
No,
and then
I
going
didn't.
forward it's going to be something else.
I was just making that up because
Yeah.
all you keep hearing about is Far From Home and No Way Home and Home Away From Home and whatever else is called.
Home run.
Homecoming.
He finally gets laid with Zendaya, and it's home run.
Home Alone.
If she remembers him,
Hey, yo. That's right. I forgot about that. Damn. Good pick,
I think
Rolly.
I'll be honest with you. Like for me, I think just because of how everything's being set up with She-Hulk, Thunderbolts, I think we're finally going to see a World War Hulk. I think it's finally going to come out. I think it's going to end up being announced late in Phase 6, where Hulk will be like Berserker Hulk. He'll be a bad Hulk. That's my prediction. I think he's going to be the bad guy. Professor Hulk will not exist in that movie, and then maybe not in the beginning. And I think that's the way Mark Ruffalo sees his way out of Hulk. I think that's his swan song. I think that's going to come late 2025, maybe even in between the two Avengers movies. But who knows? Maybe that'd be too many blockbusters, crazy movies in a row.
Yeah, because, yeah.
Do you think like She-Hulk is going to take over then, like as the Hulk of
Yes.
the movies? Oh.
Yes. I mean, I think that's what they're setting up with Hawkeye. I think now that we have Kate Bishop, I think a lot of these actors are like, okay, dude, I've done it. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I think people are going to be part of the young Avengers.
10-year run.
Yeah, I think
Like, I mean-
replacements are going to be the young ones.
I mean, that's a good segue for what you just said, Rolly. So what do we predict on shows? Rolly, I'm going to start with you since, Zaya likes to talk too much.
Moon Knight Season 2.
What did you say?
Moon Knight Season 2. When did Moon Knight come out? This year, right?
This year.
Yes.
Yeah, it can happen. Do you think Moon Knight comes out first or like Hawkeye?
I hope
Well, never mind.
I
Hawkeye.
think we're done with Hawkeye.
No more Hawkeyes, you think?
I think there might be. I mean, well, yeah, I don't know.
Well, okay, so I got Rolly. He said Moon Knight Season 2. Z,
Yo,
what's your prediction for a show?
show. I don't know. I don't know. Come back to me. I gotta think on that one.
Rudy, what do you think for shows?
This is hard, and this is assuming that they bring the X-Men back.
Okay.
So, and I don't know, there's no hints, there's no clues. This is just another wishful thinking one because I'm like a noob at D23. But I think it would be really awesome if they start introducing some of these mutants, and I would love to see a Gambit show, bro.
I've been dying for Gambit since the Wolverine movie, man.
Because I think that if they can incorporate it in a movie, it would be a nice, easy way to introduce them.
All right, would you want Gambit in young version or what you've known version, like the regular older Gambit?
Yeah, I think if they, do anything, and also based on like a little bit of Ms. Marvel, I think probably young version.
I mean, it's possible because they can just attach them to Young Avengers then too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I don't know, right? Like it's another stretch, but it's just another one of those wishful thinking shows that I will definitely want to see. So if you're listening, do it.
Who, Kevin Feige? Are you sending shout outs to Kevin Feige?
I'll edit the names later because there's a bunch.
Feige. Or anyone at Disney. Anyone at Disney, kick it up to Kevin Feige or Marvel. Kick it up to them.
I think my prediction, which I kind of want to see this only because of the Miss Marvel movie that's coming out in Phase 5, Guardians coming out as well. I want to see something with Nova, like the Nova Corps, Nova hence Nova Prime. I want to see him in the show. I want to see a Nova Prime show because I think that story can fit in good in a possible. Not just Young Avengers, but even maybe take the cartoon aspect of it and team up with Spider-Man. He's been with Spider-Man. I want to see something like that because I want the young version of Nova to be the same age as Peter Parker. That's what I want to go for. I think that'll play in nicely with staying in the aspects of seeing both on Earth heroes, in space heroes, magical heroes, whatever. We have to keep that run going.
Yeah, that would be really cool, man. If they start doing that group of superheroes via Spider-Man too. Like getting Firestar,
Nova Corps before. Did they not?
They keep everything's a rumor. Nothing's been announced yet. Everything's a rumor so far.
But I guess you're right.
Yeah. What'd you say, Rolly? Say it one more time.
I thought that Nova Corps was already announced before.
Oh,
but
I don't know.
They've been wanting to bring in Nova Corps since the first Guardians movie.
So, I mean, his story is good because think about it. His planet is destroyed. There's nobody else from his planet, so he's the only Nova left. He's Nova Prime now, and that's it. So Z, going back to you. What do you want to see as a show?
All right, here's my idea, and tell me what you guys think.
Only one idea. One idea.
I know, and it'll build into the movies how they're doing all these shows, where they have they do a show about the Xavier School for Special Gifted Children, and then they'll bring in these new mutants who could potentially become Young Avengers or anything like that, or they could even bring in Kate Bishop for to be a teacher or She-Hulk, all these guest stars as teachers or even students. But these students will be potentially the next Young Avengers or a different team that they could build into a movie. So I don't know, that could be a good. Like I said from the beginning, since they're talking about mutants, and gifted, so I don't know.
I think what you're proposing is if they do it smart, all these young people that we are seeing now, even Spider-Man can come. These are all Spider-Man aged people, students in Xavier's school. I think that would be. Yeah, exactly. Everyone that we've seen so far that's been newly introduced and a young person.
A Bishop, high school, college aged kids or whatnot. They get.
With Wakanda, we're going to be introduced to Ironheart. Bring her in.
There you go.
She could be part of the Stark science class. And a hologram version of Stark is coming up to teach you.
Oh, that would be awesome.
And
That could be.
what's her name's going to be introduced too? Ant-Man's daughter. She's going to have a suit.
Yes, she's gonna have a suit in Ant-Man 3. Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to know, Rudy. I want to know what the name of her character is going to be, like the special character, like not Ant-Man, not Wasp. I think she's called
Stinger.
Stinger, maybe.
Stinger, yeah.
Stinger.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
so.
So she can. That honestly, like, if they can do your idea, Z, that would be sick, because that would be a great way of introducing young Avengers.
Hell yeah.
They have to go because, like, let's be honest. I mean, now that there's no Stark, that area where we had Avengers building, not tower, is gone. It's rubble. Where are they going to teach these kids like a proper way of being superheroes or whatever they're going to be? And that way, you can even see some villains come out of that school. No, I mean, I think these predictions are good. I mean, there's so many more that are going to be announced. I think like I told you guys in the beginning, we've already seen that they announced 3 movies. I think they're going to announce another 3 more movies, 3 or 4, and I think they're going to announce another 4 shows to fill out, because I think with Phase 5 it's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So far, on Phase 5 there's 12 total.
Mm-hmm.
So in Phase 6, there's no shows at all. They haven't told us any shows at all in Phase 6. So
I think they did it on purpose, because I think they're going to be a couple of them, like Rolly said, season 2 of Moon Knight, maybe a season 2 of Hawkeye. I'm hoping, because I think that's so far has been my favorite show. Just because like the Kingpin shocked the shit out of me, and I just love how they filmed it. And so I think we're looking towards another 8 or 9 things to be announced. So coming up in Phase 6.
Sweet.
And what do you guys think non-Marvel will they announce? Like non-Marvel things like but didn't we already
know Indiana Jones, right? That's gonna be the trailer. I'm hoping for the trailer.
Now that should have gotten rebooted already.
Ooh, Matt Mikkelsen is gonna be in it.
Yeah. He always plays a good bad guy.
Yeah, he played Hannibal, bro.
Remember in
Mads? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
So no, Shia LaBeouf is not in it.
No LaBeouf?
No, maybe they kill his son, and that's why he's not in it, and that's what this is all about. Other than that, I mean, movie-wise, I don't know what else they're going to come up with, but I'm more hyped up. I'm hoping for the Spider-Man 2 trailer for the game for PS5, because I'm super hyped on that game. Because they've already introduced. It's going to be a game with Spider-Man that we know, that looks like Tom Holland when he takes his mask off, and Miles Morales is in the game. They're introducing Venom in this game.
Nice.
And what's funny is the guy that played Candyman, is going to be the voice of Venom.
Tony Todd?
Yep, Tony Todd is going to. That scary motherfucker is going to be all bass in his voice, trying to be, I'm Venom.
Another Star Trek actor.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, all right.
Was he in Star Trek?
We're almost. Yeah.
He was. He was in Star Trek Deep Space Nine as an older version of the main character's son. He played Jake Sisko's future version self.
Oh, and Indiana Jones being directed by James Mangold, the guy that did Logan.
Logan, yeah.
This movie's gonna be sick. As long as he's behind it, he's gonna be sick.
All right, let me ask you guys this: you think they're gonna announce Fantastic Four cast?
Yes.
I hope so. Oh my God, yes.
I think we're gonna see a lot. I think we're gonna see a lot of cast members announced.
Who do you think will be like the Invisible Girl or his wife?
I don't think it's gonna be John Krasinski's wife. It's not gonna be Emma.
Emily.
You know Emily Blunt.
No,
I mean, the fans got John Krasinski casted. Why not his wife? They've been lobbying for her.
I don't think we can afford it.
What, bro? She's already in the Disney family. You know, she did Mary Poppins. She did Jungle Cruise. she's pro Disney, so she could be in the Fantastic Four movie.
I think it all depends on if she wants to do it, and I don't think she wants to do it.
She's worked with her husband too before. I mean, she did the first Quiet Place with him as an actor and director, and she did the second one with him as a director. So I mean, they've worked together before. Why not?
No, I get it. I get it.
Getting paid by Emily Blunt for this.
I swear to God, I get it. I get it. Listen, we know you're pro Emily. Got it. Got it.
Yes.
Put your penis away.
Yeah, that's the internet agrees. Like they're everywhere I look, it's looking Emily Blunt, but we'll see.
I still think it's still John Krasinski going to be announced, and I don't think it's going to be Emily Blunt.
Are you sure not the guy from the show You is going to be?
Oh God, I hope not.
You ruined my life.
Gossip Girl guy.
Paige, whatever his name, Penn
Badgley. Penn Badgley. Penn Badgley.
Penn this dick.
Over here in this website, they have Terry Crews to play Ben Grimm.
Oh,
can you imagine like him doing his dances?
He's gonna be popping and locking and shit too. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God!
Put your boobies away, man.
That's awesome. All right, yeah, and one thing that I don't know, man. I think that it will be cool for them to do like a Mace Windu show, kind of like how they did Obi-Wan Kenobi or like one of the other Jedi. I think.
I'm back in your play. Are they gonna announce a new movie? Because we haven't seen a Star Wars movie in a minute now.
So I don't know if I dreamt this or I read it somewhere or whatever, but something about like a prequel of Rogue One. And I know that show. Andor is coming out like next month, but there's obviously it's a prequel, but maybe that's what
it wasn't a dream, bro. What's wrong with
that? That's reality.
What's happening?
Oh shit! Am I alive?
I know. Listen, here's what it is. You didn't pour yourself a good drink.
I didn't.
Maybe
it's a work night.
So I mean, I'm hoping to see a real Star Wars movie, and I hope to God that Jon Favreau's involved or Dave Filoni's involved.
This is what I heard. This is what I heard, that they're going to make a Star Wars movie that it's again with these prequels, but like a 200-year before like Empire Strikes Back, and that one of the characters is going to be the guy from Squid Games, the Asian guy, the Korean guy from Squid Games. Is rumored to be casted for this like prequel movie. I don't know what it's going to be called, but it's probably going to be something completely different.
Is it going to be something like Knights of the Round Table?
I don't know. I'll have to look.
I saw that too.
I mean, I hope so. I'd rather see that than any of these stupid Star Trek things they've been pulling out lately. The Star Trek movies have been garbage. Let's be honest. The shows have only been saving them. The Star Trek movies have been shit after the first one.
You didn't like
no,
what's his name?
I just said shit. No,
you didn't like
only in the first one. Only in the first one. The first one was genius. The first one was genius.
Star Wars: The Acolyte.
Guys, like I've said in the past, where these companies choose money over quality, expediency over quality, they had I don't know the original. Go ahead.
It's the one thing J.J. Abrams did right, was that first Star Trek movie, and then he shit the bed with the Star Wars movies, and he shouldn't have gotten paid. But like the Star Trek movies that came after the remake of the first Star Trek with Chris Pine, and I forgot who played Spock. The guy was garbage.
Oh, the guy from Heroes?
Heroes. I think he played the perfect Spock. I think Chris Pine played a great Kirk. And I love the story of the first Star Trek. I think going back in time and bringing in the original Spock and how they played that was genius.
Yeah, I really like those.
And then afterwards, it was what the fuck. Khan coming back as Benedict Cumberbatch. That didn't even do it for me.
Did they even officially call him Khan in the movie?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
They did. I remember Spock. Khan! Yeah. But, like I said, these companies, a director has a vision for a trilogy. He starts it up. He does the first one. They love it, and we love it. And then he's like, give me some time. I want to finish this project, and I'll come back to do the second one. Nah, we're just going to hire this guy and do part 2. Whatever. And that one wasn't as good as everyone they wanted and everyone like us wanted. And same thing with part 3. And then the only good thing I've heard that, was, possibly going to be good was with Chris Hemsworth coming back as the father. Was it Chris?
They've been talking about him playing Captain Kirk's dad.
Yeah, like kind of like how Spock. There was 2 Spocks.
We'll see. We'll see what predictions come true. What they announce this weekend.
Just to clear everything, there's no Star Trek at this D23.
Thank God.
I mean, we're missing it. We're missing it all right now. Right now, it's Star Trek Day. They could be telling us right now what's going to be in Star Trek, the new Star Trek.
Tell Paramount, get your shit together and announce something today.
All right, this is
Samaritan.
A little segue. I'm going to hate a little bit. The thing I've been dying for them to actually make, finally, Paramount. Sorry, I know we're on Disney right now, but a little segue is the Michelle Yeoh spinoff, Section 31, where she's like the star of the show. I've been dying for them to make that, and they keep delaying it. They keep bringing it. They started Stranger Worlds. They started the next season of Discovery. I'm like, come on, bring her show out already. We need. They did Picard season 2 and 3 at one time. What the hell?
Still Star Trek? I don't understand what this is talking about.
Listen, bro. I don't know why we're talking about this crappy ass Paramount.
Hey.
When it's a Disney moment.
Whatever.
I'll watch them. I'll watch them, dude.
Oh, life.
All right. So with that, any other predictions? Anything else? I think we're at the top of the hour.
No,
and we
just super hyped to see what's going to come out.
All right. So what we'll do is that we'll try to, and when I say we, Zaya, we'll try to give you guys updates on what comes out. Please follow us on Instagram. We have a Facebook account now, Twitter account, TikTok, all that stuff.
Start throwing links on the
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube.
I was gonna say, most importantly, Spotify. You can listen to the podcast there. You can watch our videos there. It's all in one stop. But for the quick updates, I think Instagram is probably gonna be the best, avenue for the predictions. And we'll keep you guys informed. You guys keep me informed, and then we'll see you guys next week.
I forgot. Guys, we forgot to give a shout out to Z for his birthday.
Oh.
Thank you.
On Star Trek Day, man. No wonder you got a hard on for these people.
Day before.
I think he just made that shit up.
We're like this. Day before.
Happy birthday, Z.
He made one of those up. Either it's not his birthday or it's not Star Trek Day, but he kind of made that shit up.
September 7th was my birthday. September 8th, Star Trek Day.
Yeah, we
each got our own special days. We need
to fact check this.
When we Go ahead, guys.
Happy birthday, Z.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.
And with that, we'll call it for today. But thank you, guys, and then we'll see you all next week. Peace.